What is up, guys? CEO of One here. It has been a fun day. We started this one yesterday, and as we were in the middle of pressure washing everything, the city turned the water off. So that was lots and lots of fun, but we managed to get a little bit done. Went back out there today and finished up the rest of it. Some really old stonework. I think this house is from like 33 or something like that, 1933. And the stone's been here for a long time. They're natural, so they've really been soaking up some of what I would call just all kinds of bacteria, algae, and everything for years and years and years. But we treated it all with about a 4.5% sodium hypochlorite, and then we hit it all pretty decently with the big boy here. This pressure washer is the 21-inch BE Whirlaway. This thing works great. We hooked up to a Simpson. I think it's a 4100 psi or 4200 psi. Not that that matters a lot, but it's a 4 gallon per minute, which is where that's the real power there, and does a great job, especially on this old stone. We're going kind of fast, even though it is sped up here a little as well, because we're getting layers and layers of lichen off in some of these places. And even after we're done with this amount of pressure with this system, we still are having to go back and pre-treat or post-treat, the lichen, because it's unbelievable. It's just absolutely all over the place. In some areas, some of the rocks that should be kind of gray or white are still kind of green on top, so we're just going to keep treating it. But overall, it's working out pretty well. I'll show you some of the other work we did on the house. Alright, so what we're doing now is just applying our about 3.5%, 4% of SH mixture here to all of these old stones. They are covered in lichen and all kinds of algae and bacteria growth, and when it's wet, they're very slippery. And the lady says that she doesn't go down this way very often, but if somebody walks up or a neighbor walks up or whatever and it's been raining, these stairs are a nightmare. So we're just going to treat all of it. You can see the lichen is starting to turn. What I mean by that is you'll notice some yellow to green looking splotches on these stones once they're nice and wet. That is living organisms that are basically just being eaten up by the bleach. SH is the professional term, but it's the active ingredient in bleach is sodium hypochlorite. So that's why you might hear some people call it bleach. Some people might call it sodium hypochlorite, SH, all of that. Hot mix, good stuff. But yeah, it'll kill all this stuff on the stone and really make it come out to where it's not so slippery and lighten up the grout a little bit, what's left of the grout. You can see a lot of the grout is completely gone and it's just mud now. But there was actually stone grout in there at one time. This was a sealed up stone, walkway from back in the 30s. So definitely it'll make a big difference, help it clean up a good bit, and should kind of keep everything looking nice in the meantime for the customer. But make sure you don't rinse this. If you're doing this, just let it sit there. That way it can stay. It'll rain and rinse down later on, just like if it was a roof wash. I'm CEO of One, John. I'm CEO of One, guys. Thanks for watching so much. We'll see y'all next time.